Directions for the questions are: the passage given below is followed by a question. Choose the most appropriate answer to the question. Now, let's first look at the passage. Now, the passage which follows is about this film called Pretty Baby, where the author explores the films and he writes a review of the film. He says that this film provokes disturbing questions, but these questions are left unexplored and the film fails, we think, as a serious visual statement or important moral issues. Here the first paragraph of the passage in itself is very important. Now let's go to the question. Let's look at what the question is asking us. The question says, which of the following statements is most similar to the tone of the authors of the above passage? An interesting question. Here we have to first understand the tone of the author as he was writing the passage, and then we have to choose from the options which of the options is similar to that tone. So as we reviewed the passage, we saw that the tone of the author in the passage was critical. So now let's examine the options. The first option says the film is just another version of a melodramatic soap opera that glorifies the evils of society. Now here the tone of the author in this statement is dismissive, which is not the tone of the author in the passage. Therefore, this becomes incorrect. Let's look at the second option. The second option says an utter waste of time, and the film expects the audience to take the story seriously. Now here the tone of the passage is quite sarcastic. Now there is a slight difference between sarcastic and critical. Therefore, this option is also negated. Third option says an unconvincing tale. The film could have been more sensible and realistic. Now this option is critical in its approach, right? So we'll keep it at bay as of now. Let's see if we get a better option over this. When dealing with the subject of pornography, one should carefully understand the society and its evils. Now this tone is a tone of caution, which is nowhere in the passage. Therefore, this also goes for a toss. Let's look at the fifth option. However, the shortcomings of the movie do not overshadow the fact that it was a stirring portrayal of prostitution. Now here this tone of the passage is praiseworthy, because there is a transition word called however over here. Therefore, this also goes for a toss, and we are left only with one option, that is the third option, which becomes the correct option. Thank you.